Hey guys, how you doing? It's Bob Augusto here at Shoulda Coulda Woulda. In this episode, I'm going to install an add-on accessory vertical trailer hitch to my GL1800. I bought the product from Wing Stuff. I also have a small little platform that I'm going to use to store a bag on the back of the bike. I chose to go with a vertical trailer hitch because it's actually a hidden trailer hitch, so when you're done and you take the receiver out, you don't see nothing on the bike. So it allows me to put on this accessory I bought too. It's also another add-on accessory I got from Wing Stuff. Again, I paid for this with my own money. This will allow me to put this on the back of the bike. I could place a bag on here and keep my center of gravity really low. So, kind of excited with that. So I'm going to show you how I did that. So I'm kind of excited to try that out over the summer. Did a video of the installation, so I'll show you how I installed it. I'm looking forward to trying it out over the summer. Hopefully we'll get some good riding in this year, and we'll get to use it and see how well it goes. So with that, let's go ahead and start this video. Okay, so this garage is a little crowded these days. The yard's turned into mud. So when we manage to get the bikes up here, we can't always necessarily bring them back down. So I actually got two bikes in the garage. I got my son's C14 Concourse, and I got the Wing. So what I'm doing here is we're going to be installing that. This is a trailer hitch, vertical receiver, and this is a platform that goes on the back of the bike. So if I wanted to haul something without a trailer, I could just go ahead and place that on the bike. Put my bag there. Very lightweight aluminum. So I think I'm going to try that out. Give myself the capabilities. I like this. It's an add-on accessory. I like this product because it seems to hide the trailer hitch really well. Some reading I've done on this particular hitch shows that there's some difficulty with certain installations with the 2012 model. So I'm going to kind of walk us through that. So let me put this down here. Let's go through an unboxing of this. When you get down, you get up. So what do we got here? Well, we got a box of parts. We got one arm. Oh, we got another box of something. And we got another arm. And then we got a box of nothing. And cut this bag open. I don't even know how this thing goes together at all. Out of clue. So this is going to be an install and a learning experience. See if we can't work up a technique or two. Looks like a standard painted surface. I'm going to assume that's a right and a left. There's something jingling in here, so I don't know if this is parts or heavy. Could be a bracket. It's a little bit of both. So that's that. Get your assorted nuts and bolts. Okay. So that's that. So there's your receiver. Oh, this looks familiar. That would be your ball. Your chrome L bracket for the receiver and the ball. We have something in there. And we have paper. Paper is good. Paper is good. Hopefully they're good directions. That's what I thought this would be. So this part here isn't probably ever going to get used by me. Unless I do someday change my mind and decide to haul a trailer, but I don't see that happening. And then this becomes an empty box. So there you go. So we'll just go ahead and stick that through there for now. I'll put that there for now, and I won't get lost. What do we got here? Oh. Oh, none of that really shows anything, does it? Not for airbag bottles. Well, that's a good thing. Yeah, I'm not feeling this, because we're going to take this back piece off. This needs to come off. Everything's done from there, and then after that we'll take a looky-see as to how these pieces can mount in there. Okay, so I'm on a little selfie stick tripod. I don't have any specialty filming equipment out here. I'm kind of doing this on the fly. So this back piece got to come out. There's a screw here. There's a screw here. It's a hex bolt. There's one under here. There's one under here. So I like to take the bottom one off. Not too bad. Now up in here, right in here, yeah, definitely larger. It's bigger than a number 4. Looks to be a number 5. That's pretty tight. So I gotta be careful I don't strip it, obviously, because I'll tell you right now, access to that is not. Gonna crack loose. Let's do this side. Okay. It's gonna go anywhere. Okay, so this piece here, there's a little collar in here that it's actually kind of pins it in. You're gonna have to peel this back away from this collar. Maybe force this up so you can get a decent peel back so you can back that away. It's giving me a little bit of a hard time there for a second. I think this side's going to do the same. No, that's not too bad. And there you go. And that's that. We get a little bit of, I don't know, Wyoming rocks? Who knows? Not exactly. Yeah, that goes like that. So basically it's just press down on this. Let's go. It's a nice watertight connection. And there you go. This is the harness that goes to the license plate light. I removed this bracket. I think it was like that. Kind of lives right there. So I pulled this bracket out, because it's sort of in the way, and then I freed up everything here, so it's just nothing's going to get in the way. So this came with this on there. There's a bar up in here. I don't even think you can see it, but you're just going to trust me. It's part of this bar right here. Okay? Goes up in there. Actually, this harness is kind of on there, and there's a crossbar that goes over there. Down in here, there's a hole where it looks like the bag guards, the protective guards that go around the bag bolts. This sort of shares it. So from what I'm seeing here is this is going to go up in here, in there. It's going to kind of clamp on there. It looks like it's going to shear the bolt here, which I think I'm going to just finger tight it for now. There you go. Just put that in there so it holds its own. So now I got to kind of get this up in there and tighten it up. Probably going to need to remove the lights. So to remove these lights inside the side bags, there's a couple of acorn nuts. You just unbolt them and this light assembly will come out. So we'll just get that out. Okay, so after releasing the 4 acorn nuts, this should just pull right out. Again, it's one of those clips you push down here and you wiggle it out. Boom. Right here. So this came with it all assembled. There's 4 of these, 4 of these. Since these are thicker, I'm assuming those are going to go to here, which will bolt right through into here. And I can confirm that because this is threaded, just simply by doing that. And that's exactly the way where they go. No other bolt here can do that. So now I got 4 of those. I don't know what those 4 would go to. And I got 2 of these. So the next step now, I suppose, is going to be to look at the directions and see if I can't make anything out. They are so bad, you cannot read anything. I know where it's supposed to mount. I just don't know how it's supposed to mount. What's the method? This is just so blurry. Now, it's showing the exhaust pipe coming off. I don't know why. So, place bike on center stand. Remove both side covers, step covers, rear passenger floorboards, and case guards. Okay. So we got to take a lot more of that off. Okay, so definitely you got to take some stuff off this bike. So the seat had to come off. The side covers had to come off. This cover here, which is this cover, has to come off. Okay? Yeah, this is a bigger project than I thought it to be. It kind of has to lace itself in there. And what I mean by that is, I believe that's the amplifier right here to the radio. That had to be dropped because this had to kind of slide its way in here. So I took it all out again and it had to slide its way in here. So for here, there's 2 bolts here and here, okay, that go to the guard. Right here is the bolt for the case. So I had to unbolt the exhaust right there, and then this has to thread, not from behind, but in between the bracket for the cases in that. So that has to slip in between. And it doesn't just drop into place. There's a little bit of tension in there, so you got to kind of force your way in there. So that being said, it's probably going to be too dark to see anything, but it's the situation I'm in right now. I got to try to get this all to line up. They provide this longer bolt to go in there and hopefully tighten all of that up. So I think I got a little bit of resistance because the exhaust is sort of hanging off the bracket. I'm going to kind of push that up in there. That should give me take some tension off that. I should be able to line my way up. So I'm going to do that. Alright, so we got it through both. Now what I need to do is line it up. Okay. That's it. So one side is in. That was not fun. And that's how you do it. So I'm going to repeat it on the other side. And put the exhaust bolt back in. Anyway. Okay, once I get the other brackets there, I just put that piece in the middle, bolt it up, tighten it together, and we should be good. That's not tight yet. That's fairly tight, but it's not really tight because I got to take the other side off. So that's it. Okay, so here we go. This bracket's now in. It's in behind this. But not tight. So the bracket goes here. There's a bolt that goes here. It aligns up to here. It sits up here. And it sits up there. I got to put that clamp on that. And that's it. And then this goes in there somehow like that. And we just got to make sure that it all lines up. And this should align it all up. So that's the way it goes. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. That's it. Good. It should all be aligned. And it looks really good. It's not bad at all. Okay. So there you go. That's it. We are now in there. So basically what we're going to do now is tighten everything back up the way it should be, reroute the wires the way it should be, tighten these 4 up, these 4 up, these 2 up, and then the back is done. Tighten the bolts up front, tighten the exhaust bolts, and we're done. So there you go. I'm going to pull this harness here because this plugs into this. Alright, so there you go. That's the job done. It actually went on not too bad. It was a little more work than I expected it to. But, you know what? Well worth it. And when it's off, you don't even know there's anything back there, which is really slick. It's what I like. I don't need the hitch showing. I don't need any receivers showing. It's a vertical receiver. It goes in behind that plate. It's gone. It's hidden. Fantastic. So, there you have it.